I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Rick. There's only one. Jono King Kong Carroll. This southpaw is the pride of Dublin, Ireland. You know you're in for a fight when you face King Kong.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, here is Ricky Hitman Hatton. Hiding out of the blue corner, introducing from Dublin, Ireland, the southpaw contender, a junior lightweight world title challenger, here is King Kong Jono Carroll.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. He misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. They're both trying for a knockout. Good counter punch. Back and forth they go. And he fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance with...
And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. And he misses with that jab. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He misses with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Sometimes people refer to boxing as a dance, and in these lighter divisions, you've got to have your footwork right or you're going to get blasted out of there.
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Parries that left jab away. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Neither man really defending themselves. And he just misses with that jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Blocks that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh, and there it is. The knockout punch he had been looking for. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.